Welcome to my spirit warriors, light workers, creatives, empathics, intuitive healers, mavericks, and misfits. As always, I'm honored to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about empaths, why you're needed in the world right now, who you are, what you do, and what you need to do to protect your energy in these very, very challenging times. I want to share with you some tools to help you protect yourself from those who would try to take advantage of your very sensitive and giving nature. So let's get started. The world is in turmoil. There's so much pain, so much uncertainty, so much change. Everyone is under so much pressure financially, emotionally, physically, and mentally. In this time, the healers, the empaths, the creatives are being called to step forward and bring their gifts to the world. The challenge, though, you as a highly sensitive person are feeling these negative energies even more than the average person. And if you're a highly sensitive person or empathic, then the challenge of going public, of wading into the mess of rage, retribution, and divisiveness is even more daunting and overwhelming. But the world is missing your gifts. The world needs your generous love, your compassion, your holistic way of seeing things. And you need to come out of hiding. My name is Lena, and I'm your soul illuminator and wellness mentor, and one of many guides on this magical quest called life. Nothing is real, everything is an illusion, and we're just making it up as we go along. So be kind to yourself and others on this orb known as Earth. My mission is to help empaths and highly sensitive people like you reach their goals with grace, compassion, and foresight, so you can make a difference on this beautiful planet. There's lots of helpful info in this video, but for your convenience, I've time-stamped the positive affirmations for empaths, both in description and the pinned comments. If you're truly an empath, I know you to be a kind and generous person. Your dream is to save the world. Save people from going through the pain you went through. Save people from their demons, their dragons, their nightmares, insecurities, and fears. You want the world to stop hurting. You want better for others. You want a new paradigm of compassion, love, and Christ consciousness for your family and the next generation. You want abuse, neglect, and abandonment to be stopped. But that dreamer, the loving, giving person that you are, is susceptible to energetic and physical abuse. If you're an empath, communication, socializing, mingling, small talk, social media, all these things take immense amounts of emotional, physical, and mental energy and cause you so much anxiety to the point of exhaustion. And everything in your body is telling you not to put yourself in harm's way. Stay safe. Don't go out there. It's scary. There are bullies and trolls under the bridge. Yes, there are. But if any of the 100 of movies out there have shown us, it's the shrinking, introverted, shy person that has the power within him or her to be the hero. You're the hero in this world story. So you know what? If movies are anything to go by, you're going to get hurt. You're going to be abandoned. You're going to have to stand up for yourself and your loved ones. That's you. #hero. You better believe it. So who exactly are empaths? Dr. Judith Orloff, an American board-certified psychiatrist, has studied who and what makes an empath and what triggers the sensitivities of the empath. According to Dr. Orloff, being an empath and being empathetic are two different things. Empaths, she says, can actually feel another's happiness or sadness in their own body. Yikes. Her studies have shown that an empath's mirror neuron system, the group of brain cells that regulate compassion, are thought to be hyperactive. This means that sometimes empaths have a difficult time regulating the difference between their own emotions and someone else's. Being an empath can be very traumatic. From childhood, I spent my life in hiding, making myself small so I couldn't be seen. Because my logic was, if I can't be seen, I can't be hurt. Can you relate to that? For years, I struggled with the aspect of me that knew I had something to offer on the one hand, and then on the other hand, being too afraid to let people know I was here to offer help. When I finally learned to embrace my sensitivities, when I finally learned to embrace my introversion, when I finally learned to respect my needs, things started to come together and to flow. I learned how to create heartfelt boundaries at home and at work. I learned to balance my energies so that I didn't feel constantly drained and depleted. And I learned the activities that put me back into balance quickly and safely. You have a calling and you need to put on your armor and go out and fight the good fight. My intention is to help you put on your armor so that you can go into the world, be a spiritual warrior, but still have energy for your loved ones and of course for your own divine care. So just to start you off on your empath self-care, here are a few simple actions you can take. Let's start with your emotional self-care. You need to create habits that empower your highly sensitive needs. Find energetic balance so they're not constantly depleted. Start by filling your own cup. Balance the energy you put out and receive to avoid overwhelm. Because empaths are receivers and transmitters, we can be susceptible to the energy frequency of others. Empaths have a strong desire to help those in need. And sadly, at a very young age, we may have been taught that our own needs were secondary to everyone else's. Our very nature attracts those who suck the life out of us. These folks are otherwise known as energy vampires or narcissists. In recognizing that we will attract the narcissists and the energy vampires and the egomaniacs, we have to be even more aware of ways of protecting and balancing our energy in our lives. Hold your energy space closely. Surround yourself with people who support you in your life's work and your vision for yourself. Nothing is worse for the creative thinking empath than a bunch of naysayers and negative Nancys. Sorry, Nancy. Find someone who makes you laugh till you cry and talk to them every day if you can. I have a friend who guaranteed when we talk, I will burst out laughing somewhere along the conversation. Nourish your body, your mind, and your soul with uplifting books and entertainment. Avoid information and people that pull your energy down. Get out of the habit of searching for negativity to feed on. Gossip sites, social media, these are all poison. Dance when your energy feels heavy. Dance. Find that music that makes you boogie and dance. Sing. Singing is the quickest way to raise your vibration. Sing as if no one is listening. Any of these activities will bring your vibration back into balance very quickly. For physical self-care, manage your energy levels. Are you overdoing exercise or eating the wrong foods that trigger inflammation and anxiety? Caffeine is poison to our sensitive systems, and the caffeine addiction is growing exponentially. I'm trying very hard to remove caffeine products from my diet this year as it causes a buildup of anxiety. Are you exercising to exhaustion? Are you being influenced by the go hard or go home paradigm? This may not be the right approach for you. It might be, I don't know. But check in with your body to see if this is truly right for you. Are you constantly getting injured? Do you always have peaks and then deep valleys in your routine? If you have peak performance and then in bed for 2 weeks with the flu, These are your physical indicators that you are overwhelming yourself. If you thrive on hardcore CrossFit, rock climbing, more power to you. Don't stop. It's all about doing what makes you feel invigorated and alive. Creating boundaries is important. Creating heartfelt boundaries lessens the overwhelm of interaction with people. So let's start with boundaries in your physical space. Create your personal sanctum or sacred space. Okay, this might be a little much to ask if you have kids or share a house with people or pets or basically live with any living thing. I know it will be hard at first, but you're going to need to put your foot down graciously. When I don't have me time, I am the worst version of myself. But I want you to try to find some way to carve out some space for yourself. When you are a highly sensitive person, you need space, energetic space, a break from people needing you and dragging your energy. You need to rest. You need time to regather. You need to meditate. And you need the time and space to do that. Even for non-sensitive people, the right to personal space is essential, so as not to feel fatigued, drained, self-critical, and prickly. Don't deny yourself these things. Find a way to incorporate them in your life no matter what the limitations are. You must accept that you have a right to your space and your time. Go on Pinterest and look for ideas on small sacred spaces. If you have the luxury of a room, use it. Use feng shui to make your space harmonious. Declutter and minimize your physical stuff. But more importantly, carve out time for yourself, no matter what. Pencil your me time into your diary as an activity in the day if you need to. Do what you can to set the boundaries of your space. Have a corner with a cozy chair and a light for reading. Anything that gives you the feeling of being safe. Even if you assign a small space in your office or cubicle that will give you some time to detach. My personal space is my day bed. It has a mosquito net over it that creates a little tent, and while people can still see me, it gives me the feeling of being cocooned and safe, even if it's just for a little while. And it makes all the difference to my mood. Train your people to respect your space. It takes a while, but you have to train people to give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. This might be a real challenge with small children, but it's also good practice for them to have downtime. The mistake I made when my daughter was small was not taking time to sleep when she was sleeping. I always found something to do, something had to be done. Get them to read or do some attention focus exercise, even if it's for 5 minutes. Train your people to understand the importance of your time out, but be authentic about it. If it makes a difference to have 5 minutes or half an hour, then show people that it makes a difference. Show gratitude to others for the time, and they will learn to give you more. Others might not understand as they are not highly sensitive people or empaths. So expressing gratitude helps them to understand how important it is to you. Now let's explore your emotional boundaries. One of the challenges that highly sensitive people and empaths have is switching off the need to help others. By deliberately giving a place for people in your life, you immediately create an energetic boundary. Energetic boundaries start by creating a code that only those who genuinely align with you can enter your inner circle. That code is your core values. Core values are the expression of what we stand for. They guide our behaviors, our personal code of conduct, and who we are as individuals. When we honor our personal values, we honor who we are. We honor the highest aspect of ourselves. Those who are happy with their lives, no matter their station in life, tend to use their core values as a compass to guide them through the ups and downs in life. Core values are like our true north. They keep us stable and fulfilled. and without them we are likely to fall into bad habits and self-defeating behavior. Trust that your core values are for your highest and best good, and the highest and best good of all those concerned. You can start by trusting that your core values are honest, empathetic, and authentic, just like you. To help you start a code of conduct, I would highly recommend that you read The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I think I first read it when the first edition came out. It was many, many years ago. But I found my copy again recently, and I was struck by how simple the guidance was. The first agreement of the 4 agreements is be impeccable with your word. And I quote, "When you are impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself." The second agreement is don't take anything personally. And I quote, "Nothing other people do is because of you, it is because of themselves." Sit with this for just a little while. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. We have the tendency to make assumptions about everything. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are true. We could swear they are real. We make assumptions about what others are doing or thinking, and we take it personally, and then we blame them and we react by sending emotional poison with our word. That is why when we make assumptions, we're asking for problems. The fourth agreement, always do your best. Under any circumstance, always do your best, no more and no less, but keep in mind that your best is never going to be the same from one moment to the next. Everything is alive and changing all the time, so your best sometimes will be high quality and other times it will not be as good. But don't judge yourself. Okay, perfectionists, that one's for you. Yes, you. To recap some of the activities, we are talking about creating the energetic check-in. Take time to stop in your day and check in with your energy levels. To know you've reached the limit of your energy. Practice your inner sanctum activities is meditation and journaling. Do a curated to-do list. Planning, accountability, feedback, all are helpful in helping us keep grounded. If you need to go for a walk in the park and connect with nature, go do it. Go to a yoga class. Plenty of locations offer this free or at low cost. Go to a meditation class or find meditative music. There's plenty on YouTube. There are endless options for meditations and music if needed. To help you create a code of conduct, core values that will help you in all your interactions, read the 4 agreements. Coming up next are some simple affirmations that you can use for journaling and as gentle reminders how awesome you are. As always, check the description box below for links to information that will help you on your journey. Thank you, my beautiful empath friend, for sharing time with me today. Coming up next are some positive affirmations for you to use for journaling or for when you are feeling overwhelmed. Just check in with those affirmations. I truly hope it was helpful and that you will like, share, and subscribe. Until we meet again, blessings and peace to you all. I have faith in myself. I have faith in my dreams. I am stronger than I think. I easily make decisions for my highest and best good. I complete and follow through in all I do. It is safe for me to follow my dreams. Spirit is guiding me and the universe has my back. I am safe. I take the time to nourish my mind, body, and soul
every day. I trust myself. I trust myself. I create heartfelt and loving space for myself. I trust that the universe is supporting me in everything that I do. I am always doing my best without judgment on myself or from others.